it's Areesa. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are making some adorable and delicious chocolate espresso dessert cups. So I'm going to show you guys how to make espresso cups that are made out of chocolate, which looks so cool. And then we're also going to make a 2-ingredient chocolate mousse that is to die for. So stay tuned for that. But first, let's start off by making the chocolate cups. So I'm not using any kind of fancy molds here. We're using normal paper cups, just the little ones that you can buy from the dollar store. And you can use them as is, but we're going to make them look a little fancier by folding them into a square. So just fold it in half and then half again the other way. And then I'm just taking some dark chocolate here and melting that down in the microwave. I used compound chocolate. You can use a good quality tempered chocolate if you like. And then we're just going to coat the inside of the cups. So the easiest way to do that is to pour in chocolate about halfway up and then rotate them all around and pour out all the excess. And then just repeat that for all of the cups. Then I'm just gonna pop those in the freezer for a few minutes. They set up really quickly. And then I'm just taking a really sharp knife and cutting a slit in the bottom of the cup, and that should release them really easily. If they are a little bit stuck, then you can just peel away the excess paper from around the side of the chocolate. So that's pretty much it for the base of the cup. It was super simple. All we have to do is smooth out the top to give it a nice finish and add a little handle to it. So I'm just heating up a pan here with a blowtorch, and then I'm just resting that cup on top just so that the top edge melts down. This is really similar to making hot chocolate bombs if you have made those before. And if you don't have a blowtorch, don't worry about it. I'm going to show you another way to heat up the pan in just a second. And now for the handles, I'm just gonna make a little cone out of parchment paper. Just take a triangle of parchment paper and wrap it around itself, just like that. And then fill it with chocolate, fold up the top, and cut off the very tip. And then I'm just piping out the handles in the shape of a number 7. You can make them whatever shape you like. And then to attach the handles, here's the other way to warm up the baking pan. I'm just filling a little ramekin with some hot water and placing the pan on top, and it's going to keep the surface nice and warm so that we can melt down the edges of the handle and stick it right onto the cup. And as long as the cups are still very cold from the freezer, once you place the handle on there with the melted chocolate, it'll firm up right away and you'll have a cute little cup. So we have our adorable chocolate espresso cups ready and waiting to be filled. So we're gonna make a 2-ingredient chocolate mousse as promised. The 2 ingredients are just chocolate and whipping cream, and it is so easy and so delicious. So the ratio for this mousse is 1 part liquid whipping cream, 2 parts chopped chocolate, and then 3 parts whipped cream. So I've got in my pot here 2.5 ounces of whipping cream, and then I've got 5 ounces of chopped chocolate. I used a mixture of milk and dark. You can use whatever kind you like. And I'm just turning that into a ganache. And here's a quick tip for you guys. If you're gonna be whipping cream, take a metal bowl and your beaters or your whisk and put that in the freezer for like 5 to 10 minutes, and it's going to whip up much faster. So I'm gonna go ahead and whip up 7.5 ounces of whipping cream, which will make our ratio 1, 2, 3 like we talked about. And then all that's left to do is take our ganache and fold in the whipped cream about 1/3 at a time so it stays nice and light and fluffy. And we have a gorgeous silky chocolate mousse. And now we're gonna make an espresso whipped cream to go on top just to add a little extra layer of flavor. So I'm starting out with about half a cup of whipping cream, and then I'm using about a teaspoon of this coffee concentrate. This company actually sent this to me to try, which was super cool because that's never happened before. And I ended up really liking it. It is perfect for adding to desserts like this. And also I made the cappuccino you see me drinking in this video with it, and I really loved it. So if you're interested in trying it, they did give me a discount code for you guys. So I'll leave that in my description below along with the link you can use. But if not, you can totally make this dessert with the same amount of instant espresso powder. And then I also added a teaspoon of sugar in there and then put it in a piping bag with a 1M star tip. Okay, last but not least, before we put everything together, we're just gonna make some chocolate decorations to put on top. So I'm just taking a sheet of acetate. You can totally use parchment paper, it'll work the exact same way. And then I'm just taking a parchment cone once again, filled with some dark chocolate, and just drizzling that on there. Just go crazy with it, it doesn't have to look perfect. And then in the opposite direction, doing the same thing. Then I'm just taking a hot knife and cutting the chocolate into little squares. And if you pop that in the freezer for just a minute or two, they will slide right off the paper. And you have these adorable little chocolate decorations. So it's time to put everything together and fill the chocolate cups, but I realized when I watched the footage back that one of the chocolate cups has fingerprints all over it. I have no idea why. You can't really see it in real life, but with the camera and the lights, for some reason, they're really obvious on just one cup. And of course, I put that one in front. So please just ignore it, pretend they're not there. So I'm just filling up the cups with some chocolate mousse. And then topping them off with some of that espresso whipped cream. And finally, the little chocolate squares on top. And look how adorable these are, guys. They weren't very hard, as you saw, and they will definitely impress friends and family. So I think those dessert cups turned out absolutely adorable, and I hope you guys did too. Once again, I will leave that discount code in the description below. This video isn't sponsored or anything, but if you want to try it, I do have a discount code, so I thought may as well share it with you guys. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or what you want to see next, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.